The Nigerian Air Force has rolled out the application period or application starting dates for people who want to apply into the Nigerian Air Force using the DSSC program. Okay, so what is the meaning of this DSSC program? What are the things you know? What you need to know? What are the requirements that you need to meet or met before you can actually apply into this program? Okay, so this DSSC program is actually for graduates, people who have graduated from the universities, polytechnic, or college of education that want to use their program to enroll into the Nigerian Air Force. So you are not using only your WAEC certificates for this program. Okay, so what are the things you need to know? What are the requirements you need to meet? How do you apply? How do you submit your documents? What are the type of documents you need to apply for this program? So in this video, I will guide you step by step, everything you need to know to apply for this program without anybody assisting you into this. Okay, so if you want to do this yourself, why not do it yourself? Okay, so it is very simple if you follow this video step by step. One, they announced that the application process will be from December 19 and is going to end 2023. Okay, so also the requirement depend on the category that you are interested in. Okay, so there are different categories that you can apply into. So there are requirements that you must possess before you can actually obtain the application form. Okay, though the application form is free, you are not meant to pay anybody to get this form. Okay, but if you are actually doing this registration from a cafe, I know you yourself, you understand that you must pay the cafe for the service that they render to you. Okay, so the cafe fee is not what we are actually talking about. Okay, but not a fee to get the form from anybody. Okay, so despite having different category and different requirements to meet, there are general basic requirements that you must also know. Okay, so one of these requirements is that, okay, so you might be seeing me looking at the other side. I have my note here. I have this note here. Okay, so there are minimum or general requirements that you must meet. Okay, one of them is that you must be a minimum of 20 years of age and not more than 30 years of age. You must be a Nigerian by nationality. Then you must be 1.66 meter tall for male and 1.63 meter tall for female. Okay, so the academic requirements is that you must have 5 credits in your SSC certificates. That's your WAEC. You can also use NECO. So it doesn't mean that you must use WAEC alone. You can also make use of NECO. You can make use of your GCE. You can also make use of your NAPTEP. But all these certificates must not be more than 2 sittings. Okay, so also minimum of qualification of second class upper division or upper credits from a recognized university, polytechnic, and other tertiary institution. So if you have second class lower, then I doubt your chance of being selected. Also, there will be an extra requirement, which is physical and medical fitness, free from any form of conviction. Okay, so you must make sure that you are healthy and you are not having any form of injury on your body. Okay, one of my friends that actually did this previously told me that he met a guy at the camp. This guy was sent back home because he was having some form of tattoo and all of this. Okay, so the Nigerian Air Force does not condone this type of appearance or this type of thing. Okay, so also I want you to know that the application form can be obtained only from the official recruitment application portal. Okay, so this is the portal that you can see on my screen right now. Okay, so you can copy out this URL, and also I'm going to drop the link at the description of this video so that you can go directly to the website if you want to do the application directly yourself. Okay, so one of the reasons you might not want to do this application directly yourself is maybe you want to scan your documents to the Nigerian Air Force portal and you don't have a scanner. Okay, so most time what you can actually do is you can go to Google Play Store, or if you are using an iOS device, you can go to the Apple Store and download a phone scanner there so that you can use it to scan some of your documents. Okay, so we are coming to the list of documents that you actually need to upload for your application to be completed. Okay, so now how do you apply to this application via the portal? Okay, so for you to apply to the portal, to the program, you actually come to this link, this URL. I'm going to drop this link at the description of this video so that you can easily click. So you see a disclaimer, recruitment or enlistment into the NAF, that's Nigeria Air Force, is free and is done through this site. Click OK to continue. So when you click on OK, you have different program right here. So you have the Airman or Airwoman program. Then we have the DSSC, that's Direct Short Service program. So this is the program for people who are already a graduate from the university, polytechnic, or other tertiary institutions. Okay, so one thing I want us to look at before we begin the application process is that I want us to read more information about this program. So the Direct Short Service Commission is a type of commission in the Nigerian Air Force which is open to both civilian and serving military personnel. The course provides the avenue for the enlistment of degree holder. Okay, so you see what I was saying? So these are majorly for people who have degree certificates. So the training period is actually 6 months of intense military training. Okay, so they are not training you about what you've studied in school already. They are just training you the military aspects so that you get yourself familiar. Okay, and successful candidates are commissioned into the rank of flying officer. Okay, so once you complete the 6-month training, then you'll be commissioned as a flying officer. Okay, so let's go to start application. So when we click on that start application, then we have like a simple guide or general guideline instruction. Okay, so said the application process is free of charge. Like I said, you don't have to pay anybody to get the form. Okay, so just go to this website, click on start application, provide all your information, and make sure that all the information that you are providing is accurate. Okay, online registration starts 19th of December 2020 and close January 2023. Okay, so as you can see from here, there's a countdown here. So from today, you have 39 days to complete your application. Okay, but before then, you want to make sure that you gather all the documents before you start the application. Now, you know, when we started this video, I told you that you must be a nationality of you must be Nigerian by nationality, and your age must be 20 years minimum and 30 years maximum by the end of April 2023. Okay, so 25 to 40 years of medical consultants. Okay, for medical so if you are a doctor and you are applying for this program, make sure you are within this age range, 25 and 40 years old. Okay, so candidates born before 13 October 1993 are not eligible. Why candidates born before 13 1993 are not eligible for medical consultant? Okay, and if you want to apply, you have to put at the back of your mind that if you are married, you cannot apply into the direct short service program. And we've talked about the heights for men and female. Okay, so applicants must be medically fit and meet the Nigerian Air Force medical employment standard. So when you want to go to camp, there are some tests that you actually have to do from the government hospitals. Okay, so they are not accepted from the private hospitals. So local government area attestation form, all applicants must get local government area attestation form that is signed by a military officer from the same state. So if you are coming from Lagos State, you must meet a military officer from Lagos State that have the rank of a wing commander in the Nigerian Air Force or equivalent in the Nigerian Army or Nigerian Navy. Okay, so this person that have this rank, the rank of a wing commander, must not have only this rank in the Nigerian Air Force. This person can also have the same rank equivalent from Nigerian Army or Nigerian Navy or even as a police officer. Then the second letter you want to get is the letter of attestation of good character. A separate letter of attestation of good character is required of every candidate. This letter could be attested and authenticated by same signing in paragraph 6 and 7. Okay, so this same person can also give you the letter of good character just to help you complete your application. Okay, presentation of original credential. Make sure that all the credentials that you are providing are original credentials. So make sure that you scan all these documents. So I've given you the method that you can use. If you don't have a scanner, go to the Play Store or Apple Store, download a phone scanner, scan all your documents so that they look okay and fine. Then you use it for your application. First, successful applicants are required to submit their original credential for scrutiny at the selection board interview exercise. So make sure that you are going to the camp with your original documents. Okay, 8 recent passport size photograph. So you go to any cafe or anywhere where you can snap passports, snap 8 passports. Okay, so most of them, they snap 4, they snap 6, they snap 8, they snap 16. You know, the number of passport that you require is 8. Okay, 8 passport to be stamped and countersigned by the officer of approval. So the same person that give you the letter of attestation must also sign on your passport. Okay, so the second document you want to go with is your original and photocopy of your birth certificate or declaration of age. Okay, so right now I'm not at home now. I will have shown you some of these documents. Okay, so make sure you get your original birth certificate or declaration of age if you've misplaced your birth certificate. The third one is original and photocopy of educational and professional certificate. So if you are a doctor, you've undergone some professional courses, make sure you provide this certificate. Original and photocopy of indigenship certificate from applicant local government. Okay, so this is a local government of origin. Okay, so this is the local government of origin. Most of you know this certificate. Okay, so at I'm at home right now. I will show you what this document look like. I also have it for myself. Okay, so most time it's not until you want to apply into the Nigerian Air Force or any institution that you have to get all these documents. You just have to get these documents in case you don't know when or when you might need these documents. Okay, also you want to provide original and photocopy of attestation of good character that is signed by the wing officer. Okay, so the wing commander. Number 9 instruction is that any applicant suspected to have impersonated or submitted fake documents shall be disqualified from the selection exercise. So you don't want to try this. If you try this, you're going to smell yourself. Okay, so when you are submitting all these documents, make sure that all these documents are accredited or they are the correct or the original document that you are submitting. Okay, so most people, they get fake attestation documents, fake documents for attestation of good character, and they use it to apply. If you are caught with this, then you will regret doing this. Okay, so after that, you also have to put at the back of your mind that this application is totally free. So I'm going to walk you through how you can actually apply into this program. But before then, I want us to be familiar with all the documents that we need before we start the application process. So when you get all your documents ready, then you want to begin your application. So I will advise that you don't start the application until you compile or put all the documents that you need together. Okay. So number 10, completed application form. You see, it is also advisable from the Nigerian Air Force portal that you must complete your document compilation before you begin filling the application form. So it says on completion of the application form, applicants must print out. So you're going to get an acknowledgement slip. Then you're going to get attestation of parents or guidance form. So you give it to your parents so that they can sign that you actually told them about this application and they are aware that you are going into the Nigerian Army. Local government area attestation form, letter of attestation of good character form. Okay, so make sure that you get all these documents printed after you complete your application. Okay, so after doing that, you've gotten your application completed, you've printed the acknowledgement slip, then you also get the attestation documents for your parents to sign and local government attestation form. Then what you want to start preparing is that you have to start putting your bag together because you'll be going for interview. Okay, so successful applicants will be invited for screening exercise through the Nigerian Air Force Recruitment portal. In addition to this, email and phone number could be used at the same necessary. Okay, so when my friend applied to this, he was actually invited from Abuja to Lagos. Okay, though there is Air Force base in Abuja, but he was invited to Lagos. Okay, so I'm just telling you what is applicable and what I've seen before now. Okay, so academic or professional qualification and requirements. This is also important. Interested applicant must possess a minimum of second class or par. So make sure that you have second class or par for holders of the first degree and upper credits for HND. In addition, applicant must possess credit in English language and mathematics and degree course of study. Computer literacy will be an added advantage. Okay. Applicant must possess NYSC discharge certificate or letter of exemption from NYSC at the time of applying. Okay, so you must make sure that you've completed your National Youth Service Corps program before you actually apply into this program. So applicant must possess certificate of full registration with their respective statutory professional body in Nigeria where applicable. So that is for people who are into the medical profession. Now we've seen all the documents that you need. So what are the vacancies that are actually open right now? So I'm not going to be reading all the requirements for this vacancy, but I'm going to tell you what department is actually available. Okay, so one, they have aircraft engineering, armaments technology, communication, information, and space technology, logistics. So if you study logistics, if you study air intelligence, if you are an administration or personal service, catering service, sport and physical education, air provost, public relation, legal service, education, chaplains, imam, music, account and budget. So if you have BSc accounting, medical service. So if you are applying as medical service, you must have specialized qualification or its equivalent BSc, also be fully registered by Specialist Council of Nigeria. Okay, so those that are doctor, they understand this very well. So under this medical service, we have the medical doctor, we have the radiographer, pharmacist, and all of this feed. Okay, so one thing that you want to be sure is that you check the degree that you have to possess before you can actually apply into any of this program. Okay, so one thing that I also see here is that technical support, for technical support, you can call their number, okay, but most time the number is not always going. So I will advise, if you want to send them anything, you can use the email address here. So say application process is free of charge and no payments. So if you've been watching this video from the beginning, you've seen that more than 5 times we've seen that they wrote it on their website that the application is actually free. So if you pay anybody or you allow anybody to collect money from you, then you are totally on your own. Okay, so don't allow anybody to collect money from you. Only if you are doing this application in a cyber cafe. Okay, so what you just need to pay the cyber cafe is for their service. Okay, so now we click on start application. Read the instruction below before proceeding. All interested candidates can only submit one application. Fill your registration form, submit the form, take note of your application number, print application summary page. Your phone number and email are required for this application. Download and print acknowledgement card, attestation card, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's continue. What is your phone number? Okay, so I'm not going to put phone number. What is your email address? Okay, so in case of any verification, so they might want to send the verification to this email. So let me put the right email and make sure that you put email that is correct. Make sure you check your email very well. Okay, make sure you check this email address very well. Sorry. Okay, so now we've started the application now. So this is the page where you fill all your documents. Okay, so I'm going to walk you step by step all the information that you need to do. Okay, so if you are doing this application directly yourself, make sure you pay total attention. And if you are a cyber cafe owner, you are watching this video, please pay attention so that you fill all the required feeds and make sure that you don't miss out anything. Okay, so one thing I want you to know is that if you check my YouTube channel, you see that I'm actually into website design, so I understand what some of these things mean. So anywhere you see this asterisk, it means that this is compulsory. So this place under this title, you see there's no asterisk there. It means it's not compulsory. But anywhere you see asterisk just like this, you have to understand that this is compulsory and you cannot skip it. Okay, so anywhere you see asterisk, you must not skip that, and it's not even going to allow you to skip it. Okay, so let's start from the first page. From this first page, make sure you put your right title, then make sure you put your sex, make sure you put your date of birth. So instead of pressing the dates one by one, what you can just do is click this calendar icon, then click on this year 2022, click on the year again. Okay, so you scroll down, then You can scroll up. Let's put 1999 as date of birth. Then let's put March. Okay, so if you are more than or if you are lesser than 19, you can apply into this program, and if you are more than 30, you can apply. But if you are a medical practitioner and you are 25 to 40, you can apply into this program. Okay, so your nationality is Nigeria, so there's no other nationality. The state of origin, put your correct state of origin. Okay, put your local government, then put your occupation. Okay, so put your occupation, then select the state where you want to do your interview. Okay, so this is the state that you'll be invited to for your interview. Currently now, Kaduna is not, Kaduna is the only state that is available, which means Abuja, Lagos are filled up already. Okay, so choice of specialty, what do you want to apply to? So we've seen this earlier before now. So that is why you have to pay attention to every part of this video so that you can read the requirements of each step, the one I show you here. So make sure you know what you want to apply to before you begin the application. So most of you just skip a video and you jump to the middle. You don't know what someone has discussed before now. So make sure you know what you want to apply into. Okay, so right now I want to apply as okay, so let's go back again. Intelligence, computer engineering, robotics, computer science. Okay, so intelligence. Okay, because I have computer science degree. Okay, then also want to come here and fill in your name, so your height should not be lesser than 1.66 as the guy. So this is in meter, okay? So if you don't know your height in meter, just try to convert it. So you can use a tape rule to measure yourself and convert from, tape rule is actually in feet. So you can convert feet to meter, okay? Marital status, single. So you can see here that we have single, married, widow. So they know what they're actually doing here. So if you are married, your application will not be accepted, okay? Then religion, Christian, Islam, hobby, programming. So NIN number, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I just put any NIN number. Then after you've put this information, make sure that you check all the information very, very well. So here you can put a passport. Okay, so I'm going to put any image as passports. Okay, so you can see passport size must be, so most people also come across this issue. So what you can actually do is go to your browser, then okay, so let me use this image first. Okay, so it doesn't work. So this is PNG, and you can see PNG is also supported. But the issue is that should work. Okay, so when you click select, then you click upload passport photograph. Okay, so most time this might not work if your image is too big. Okay, so what you can do is, if you are using Windows laptop, if you are a cyber cafe and you are doing this for someone, you want to go to open with, then open with paint. So you can actually do one thing. You can actually come here to resize. When you come to resize, you come to pixel, then you change the size. Okay, so 400 by 400. Then you, if I click OK, if I reduce the size now, then it's going to so if I do that, the size will reduce. Okay, so this is what is doable, because I also do this for people as well. So if you come here next, then you have to provide your house address, then contact address. Make sure that all the information that you are providing are correct. Okay, so save and continue. Okay, so now we've done the first stage, second stage. Now we are coming to the education area. So now you want to select or put in your school name, the year you started this school, and the year that you graduated from this school. Okay, is it 2020? Let me just put any year. Okay, then certificate that you obtain WAEC SSC. So when you do that, you can fill in what you got in maths, then in English, maths and English are compulsory, then subjects, chemistry, what you got, then the third one or the next one, physics, then what you get, then so make sure you fill everything before you continue. Okay, so when you fill all this, then you come here to your degree program, select or put in the name of your school. Okay, so they don't have a pool. Okay, I thought they have a list of school that I can just search. So so the year you've graduated, so let's say this, then your course. Okay, then your degree. Did I press back? Okay, so your degree, then qualification, then if you have other information that you want to add, then you can add it here. Professional certificates if you are a doctor, so then click next. So once you fill all your credentials correctly, then you can proceed to the next page. You see now that it says all compulsory field require data. Okay, so let's just go up. So let me just do this quick. So let me just select anything so that we can come to the end of the selection. Okay, so I'm just selecting anything randomly so that I can I'm just demonstrating this for you so that okay, so it works now. Then medical record, do you suffer from any physical disability? No. Do you suffer from any mental disability? No. Have you ever been convicted by any courts of law? No. So continue. So the second to the last step now is national identity card or slip. So that is your NIN slip. So you want to upload your NIN slip here, then birth certificate or declaration of age. Make sure you upload that here. O-level statement of results, upload that here. HND degree certificate, upload that here. Then if you have any other supporting documents, document like attestation from the commander or the equivalent in Nigerian Army or Nigerian Navy, can also upload it there. Then when you are done, then you click on next. Okay, so now I don't want to click on next. I just want to go to complete so that we can see what our application form actually look like. So now I have my name here, then I have all the information that I have provided. So this is how your own will also look like, your degree certificate, education, blah, 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 blah. So all of this, then you click submit, okay? So this application is just for illustration purpose to educate people on how they can actually apply into the Direct Your Service Air Force program. Okay, so I'm not going to submit this application, so you can save it. If you want to come back, and continue your application, then you can save that. Okay, so I hope this video is very helpful for you. So don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel for more content like this. And if you have any question, do well to use the comment section to ask your question. And if you want me to do any video related to online application like this, related to website design and any other video, just let me know at the comment section so that I can put it on the list of my video. So thank you all. See you some other time.